Whenever BMW drops a new GS, it's not just another motorcycle launch. It's an event. The GS has been the global benchmark for adventure bikes for decades, and now with the 2026 BMW R 1300 GS, that legacy has evolved once again. BMW says this model isn't just an update, it's a total rethinking of what a big adventure bike should be. It's lighter, more powerful, more high-tech, and somehow even more refined. But the question is, does it still have that go-anywhere soul that made the GS a legend? Today we're diving deep into the new R 1300 GS. What's changed, how it feels to ride, and whether it's worth your money. Let's get into it. First impressions matter, and the new R 1300 GS makes a bold one. At a glance, you can tell it's a GS, but look closer and you'll see how BMW has modernized it from the ground up. The headlight is probably the most striking feature. That new X-shaped LED matrix setup replaces the older asymmetrical look. It's futuristic, distinctive, and unmistakably BMW. The front end looks more aggressive, tighter, and sportier. It gives off this sharp, purposeful vibe, like it's ready to tackle a mountain pass one moment and cruise through the city the next. BMW has also refined the proportions. The fuel tank is more compact, the bodywork feels sleeker, and everything seems sculpted with function in mind. The design language is cleaner, with fewer bulky plastic panels. It's an evolution that feels more athletic, less rugged in a chunky sense, but still every bit as capable. Even the aerodynamics have been carefully tuned. The windscreen and side deflectors direct airflow better at highway speeds, reducing buffeting and fatigue. The aluminum frame is now exposed in parts, giving the bike a mechanical, muscular appeal. And if you're wondering about colors, BMW offers several striking options, from the classic triple black to the Trophy Rally Edition with its off-road flair. Each variant looks properly premium. The attention to detail is very German. Tight panel gaps, crisp finishes, and a presence that says engineered for a purpose. Climb aboard and immediately you feel that blend of luxury and functionality that defines the GS family. The seat height is adjustable, between 800 and 890 millimeters depending on configuration, which means both tall and shorter riders can find their sweet spot. The ergonomics are spot on. The handlebar position, foot peg setup, and seat contour all encourage long-distance comfort. BMW has redesigned the seat padding, so it's firmer for support, but not harsh. The heated grips and optional heated seat are a godsend for cold weather riders, and the wide windscreen offers excellent protection. What stands out most is how everything feels built for the real world. The materials are top-notch. Soft touch panels, metal switchgear, and that solid, reassuring click you get when pressing any button. There's nothing flimsy or cheap here. Even the mirrors are sturdy with minimal vibration. Passenger comfort hasn't been ignored either. The rear seat is wide and well-cushioned, with solid grab handles and good visibility over the rider. Whether you're touring two-up or just commuting, the R 1300 GS feels like a bike you could ride all day without complaint. BMW has gone all in on tech for 2026. Front and center is the massive 6.5-inch full-color TFT display. It's bright, crisp, and customizable with BMW's excellent connected ride interface. Navigation, music, calls, all integrated via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. You can even connect your helmet headset directly. But what's new is the layer of intelligence underneath. The bike now features radar-assisted adaptive cruise control, lane change warnings, and front collision alerts. That's right. Safety systems that used to belong in cars are now part of your motorcycle experience. You also get dynamic traction control, multiple riding modes, Rain, Road, Eco, Enduro, and Dynamic Pro, plus engine braking control and hill start assist. Each mode genuinely changes the bike's personality, tweaking throttle response, suspension, and traction levels. Speaking of suspension, the new Evo Telelever and Evo Paralever systems are electronically adjustable. The bike constantly analyzes pitch, weight transfer, and road conditions to maintain balance. It's uncanny how stable it feels even when braking hard or cornering over rough ground. Add in keyless ignition, a USB-C charging port, full LED lighting, and optional adaptive headlights that follow the curve of the road, and you have one of the most technologically advanced motorcycles on the planet. Let's talk about the heart of the beast. The new 2300cc Boxer Twin is a masterpiece. BMW completely re-engineered it. It's smaller, lighter, and yet more powerful. The engine puts out 145 horsepower and 149 newton meters of torque, making it the most powerful boxer BMW has ever built. Fire it up and the trademark boxer rumble is still there, but smoother, more refined. On the road, the power delivery is linear but strong. The mid-range torque is incredible. You twist the throttle and the GS just surges forward with effortless authority. 0 to 100 km/h takes around 3.4 seconds, which is ridiculous for a big adventure bike. Yet it never feels intimidating. The throttle mapping is precise and the gearbox, especially with the optional quickshifter, is buttery smooth. Handling is where the R1300 GS really shines. BMW managed to shave about 12 kilograms off compared to the R1250 GS, bringing it down to around 237 kilograms wet. Combine that with the new frame geometry, and the bike feels surprisingly nimble. Whether you're carving through twisties or riding gravel roads, it's incredibly balanced. The suspension soaks up everything, potholes, bumps, you name it, without losing composure. The brakes with BMW's new integral ABS Pro inspire total confidence. Even with a passenger and full luggage, it feels rock solid. Fuel economy hovers around 5 liters per 100 kilometers, depending on how hard you ride, which is respectable for its size and power. For a motorcycle this powerful, practicality might not be the first thing you think of, but the GS proves it can be both beast and daily companion. Storage is handled through BMW's optional aluminum panniers and top case, which are as durable as they come. The integrated mounting system makes attaching or removing them quick and clean. There's also a small glove box for essentials and a dedicated compartment for your phone with a cooling fan when wireless charging is enabled. Visibility is excellent thanks to the upright stance and large mirrors. The LED headlight setup provides superb illumination for night rides. The wide bars give you full control in traffic, and surprisingly, despite its size, it's not a nightmare to maneuver at low speeds. For commuting, it's smoother and more refined than you'd expect. The clutch action is light, the gearbox is slick, and the ride-by-wire throttle is responsive yet gentle in city mode. On the highway, it's pure touring comfort, quiet, planted, and stable at triple-digit speeds. And off-road? While it's a big bike with proper tires and the enduro mode engaged, it's shockingly capable. The traction control and suspension work seamlessly to keep things under control, even on rough trails. So, what's the takeaway on the 2026 BMW R1300 GS? Well, it's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. It shows how far adventure touring bikes have come. BMW has managed to make it more powerful, more comfortable, and more advanced, without losing that GS identity. Pros? The engine is phenomenal. The handling is sharp, the electronics are world-class, and the build quality feels unbreakable. It's the kind of bike that can cross continents, conquer mountains, or simply make your daily ride feel special. As for downsides, it's expensive, starting at a premium price point. Add options and it climbs fast. It's also tall and a bit heavy for new riders. But for experienced riders who want the ultimate all-rounder, there's nothing quite like it. The 2026 R1300 GS isn't just an upgrade, it's a reinvention. BMW has taken everything we loved about the GS and refined it into something more modern, more intelligent, and more thrilling. If you want one bike that can do it all, tour, commute, explore, and excite, this is it. The legend lives on, and honestly, it's better than ever.